don't know how to actually say the Polish thing. I don't know. I don't know. Katowice, whatever. My pickems for the champion stage. All right, welcome. Group stage went pretty well. I got at least 5 right, and that's all I need. I got my silver medal, and as you can see, look at my inventory. There you go. I got my souvenir to redeem. I'm gonna redeem it later. I want to know which map can give me the most profit. In all honesty, I think it's Nuke. God, I wish Cobblestone was a thing, because then I can like just claim it, but and then get a fucking Dragon Lore hopefully. Anyway, but I'm getting off track. Anyway, first map or first game, Astralis versus NIP. NIP really surprised me. I didn't think they'll make it to the Legend stage at all. I didn't think they were a very good team coming into it. They played pretty badly. They weren't good at all, honestly. But they surprised me. Forest really stepping up on their team. Rez has been hitting some consistent high numbers on his team. He's always, well, most of the time, top ADR, top kills. He comes out and clutches all the time. He does really well. And with Forest, he's just stone cold in clutches. You know, he's not afraid to take a peek even without any utility. And he's really got a good game sense as well. Get right. He's been playing alright, I guess. He does a lot better when he's lurking, but he's been opting a really weird. He hasn't been lurking that much, honestly. He's been opting this like really weird like support role for Forest most of the time actually, and it's really weird. I don't really like it, but yeah. And even Dennis is putting up some good numbers, some good frags, especially last few matches that they played. Well, especially against Vitality. Excuse me. They played. Dennis put up some great numbers even after the HLTV statement that he said when he doesn't even know how to play the game. But then again, it is against Astralis, the best team in the world. They don't make many mistakes, and I don't think they're gonna make a mistake here, in all honesty. And if they do, I only think NIP can get one map, maybe. I think Glaive thinks he thinks in 4 dimensions, Glaive, and I don't know. I don't think they can do it. I reckon it'll be a 2-0 for Astralis, maybe a 2-1 if they get Mirage on the NIP side, maybe, but I don't know. I doubt it. MIBR versus Renegades. This one's interesting. It's probably the hardest pick out of all of these, in all honesty. MIBR coming into it, they started off really slow, really bad. Did not play well at all against Cloud9, which weren't playing well either, to be honest. And they lost to Cloud9. But then they brought it back, and they played who was it? Fuck. It was I think it was NIP. MIBR versus NIP. Right? Yeah, and then I think it was 16-14. And that game was pretty shaky. To be honest, MIBR they don't look very solid. The last game that they played coming into it, they did play very well. I would admit they're starting to look more cohesive as a team. I understand that they haven't been in this roster for a long time. Maybe, what is it, like 2 years ago since they started the SK roster. And it is undoubtedly a new roster. Taco's getting back into his old Brazilian style from his change from Liquid. You can see Taco's adopting this American style gameplay where he's like rushing through smokes and hunting for kills, and you know, he's really wildly spraying through smokes. He's getting a lot of frags, but I just don't like his playstyle at the moment. I don't think it suits the team that he's playing for. And also, Fallen has been underperforming very, very badly. And from their star AWPer on the team, he's a necessary part. He's of their team. He's got to play well if MIBR want to make it to the quarterfinals or even the semi-finals. But I don't know. I'm not too sure. But Renegades, on the other hand, Renegades have been playing fantastic. I will admit they had some close games, but they did win them nevertheless. But I don't know. This one's really hard. JKS, Azza, Jacob, um, a Gratisfaction, like he's been putting up so many good numbers for their team. And I know they're filled with fucking energy. These guys, they're pumped, they're excited, and I know they just want to get into it. They want to win this tournament really. I'm not too sure how likely they are to win it, but they're pumped. This is like the first time in years that Renegades, an Australian team, has ever, made it to the legend stage. But I don't know if they can. It depends on the vetoes. I feel like MIBR is gonna pick Inferno. Um, and Renegades might pick something like Nuke. I reckon, in all honesty. So I think the maps that are going to be banned is MIBR are going to ban Cash. Um, Renegades are going to ban something maybe like... They might ban Inferno if they don't opt to play it. Although I've seen them play on Inferno and they do play some good CS on Inferno. So I reckon Renegades will probably ban something like... Something like Mirage or Inferno. Because those are some really good maps for MIBR. And I reckon Renegades will pick Nuke, and then the decider will be probably something like Dusty, in all honesty. But with those map picks, I can see this going a 2-1 for Renegades, and I think that's probably more likely to happen than MIBR winning, in all honesty. Renegades have been playing fantastically, putting up some great numbers, and I'm predicting that Renegades will win against MIBR. Team Liquid versus ENCE. ENCE have been kind of disappointing, in all honesty. I thought they would play well against the higher tier teams, but when they do, they just collapse and they crumble, and I don't know. It's not very good. They just don't play great CS against the higher tier teams. Well, against teams that are worse than them, they play fantastic, which is good, I guess. But this is the big boy stage now, and I don't know. Sergey's not performing very well. It's only Alu really and Alexa B. Sometimes here and there, Ariel does some pretty good like clutches with like an AUG or something. But Team Liquid's map pool is fantastic, and I reckon that Team Liquid will probably do something like they'll probably ban Train, because ENCE have been playing really well on Train. I reckon ENCE will do something like ban Nuke. Actually, Nuke will probably stay in the pool, maybe as a decider. ENCE will probably ban something like Inferno. I don't know. This was hard. I don't know what map ENCE would ban. My guess would be Inferno or Overpass. But if they ban Inferno, I reckon Team Liquid would definitely pick Overpass, and they've been putting up some really, really good results on Overpass. I know that they're very capable of playing Overpass, Team Liquid, and ENCE, they aren't, so they're not very good, to be honest, at the moment, especially against a team like Team Liquid. And that's why I'm going to put Team Liquid through to the quarterfinals over ENCE. NaVi versus FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan have been playing really, really poorly. Very disappointing results, honestly. They just barely scraped their way to the champion stage against Cloud9. But NaVi haven't had the best time at all either. Although I do think that NaVi is playing much better CS than FaZe Clan, to put it simply. At least NaVi have a consistent player who's generally just really good and always puts up numbers, and in that being simple, he's you can always rely on Symbol to put up some big numbers. But on FaZe at the moment, they're so on and off really. Olaf, like the other day, I remember he was like bottom fragging. It was horrible actually to watch that game. Where FaZe just like horribly losing is, and like you see a legendary player like Olaf just uh, bottom fragging has like more double his deaths to kill ratio. It's really bad to just watch that, and because of their inconsistency, I'm just gonna have to put NaVi. So for Astralis versus Renegades, Astralis already played Renegades. It was a 2-0 for them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Astralis shouldn't lose this. They're not the ones to make the same mistakes over and over. They'll definitely change up their play. They might change up the map picks. This is a big tournament for them. Of course it is. It's the major. I know Renegades are going to be pumped. They're going to be wanting to win this. They want to do this for home pride. They want to do this for history even. Imagine an Australian team winning the grand final of a major. They'll be written in the history books for years, you know. But I don't know. It seems so unlikely for Astralis to make a mistake. In all honesty, I think it's going to be a 2-0 for Astralis. I doubt Renegades will even pick up one map this time against Astralis. Astralis, they won't make the same mistake again of giving them a free map. In all honesty, they will close it out, and I think with Glaive, the mastermind behind Astralis, I'm sure he'll find something out. He'll figure something. He always does. And that's why they win so often. For Team Liquid versus NaVi, this one, I'm going to be honest with you, this one should be fairly easy for Liquid. NaVi putting up some really fucking bad numbers. Liquid are just a far superior team, in my opinion. Liquid they're adopting this new style of gameplay where it's slow and meticulous. They don't like seeing Stewie 2K being patient around smokes and not running into them. It's really strange. But still, even with that new style of play and the new roster for Liquid, NaVi shouldn't. They've been performing really badly. Zeus, I mean, Zeus is Zeus is just not very good. He's not. He might be a good IGL, but he definitely can't frag very well. And Edward's been having an on and off performance. Electronic has also been having a bad time recently, not being putting as many frags as he normally does, possibly because he just had a kid. He's probably got a lot on his mind at the moment, Electronic. And maybe an early trip home will help him out. So I reckon that Team Liquid probably 2-0 NaVi, in all honesty. So for the grand final pick, lots of people will probably pick Liquid just to win it. I reckon there's going to be a consensus around Astralis and Liquid in the grand finals. But I don't know. It's Liquid adopting, as I said before, this new playstyle. I don't like it at all. It's just not them. It's slow and meticulous. I think they're doing it for like their pocket strat for Astralis. In all honesty, I think they want to catch them out by playing this new style. This weird. It's almost like a. It's almost like It's almost like what? Whose style is it? It's almost like the French style of G2 actually, where they play this really. Actually, no, it's more like Ninjas in Pajamas style, where they play 2-2 on each site and then one roamer. Like, I don't know if I really like it. I don't really like NIP style of playing. 2-2 on 2-2 on like each site. If they just get a rush down and then they blow up on one site, that's kind of just the round over. And Astralis are the team to exploit stuff like that. I know Liquid recently did beat Astralis, but Astralis are going to be looking for redemption, and they know how much this means to them. They are the best team in the world, for sure, in my mind. And I know they probably won't lose a map, in all honesty. I think this is going to be a 2-0 for Astralis at the end. I reckon the map picks, their map pools are very similar for Team Liquid and Astralis. They play very similar maps. The only way Astralis can lose this if they make a really, really great mistake, and I don't think they're going to do it. They don't make many mistakes, and I don't think they're going to lose in the grand final. They have some pressure on their shoulders to perform, but it's Astralis. They've done it 1,000 times, really. If that's what it feels like, anyway. But this is a major, and I'm sure they won't throw it. They definitely are the team to beat at the moment, and I don't know if Liquid can do it. But here is my map picks. I mean, sorry, my here are my team choices to win the challenger stages. Again, I do think Astralis will win it overall. 2 picks for pickems right here. Astralis is definitely the safest option. Same with Liquid. Renegades is a little bit risky. Same with NaVi, but I don't think FaZe Clan will do it. But I definitely do think I'll get the 2 predictions here, for sure, without a doubt in my mind. Semi-finals, I think Astralis will definitely make it through. And I just need to get 1 pick for that, and I definitely think they'll make it through. And grand final, it's always a bit iffy, it's always a bit shaky, but I'm confident that I'm going to get the diamond coin this year with these picks, and I hope you guys like the video, and if you guys have any suggestions, maybe different picks, maybe you want to ask some questions and why I picked these picks, and I can answer those if you put it in the comments. And I'll try to the best ability to tell you why I picked, for example, Renegades, which is probably not a very popular pick, to be honest, but I can tell you in more detail in the comments. Remember to leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.